Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your excuses, your struggles, or your setbacks. Life is not fair, and that's the reality we all must accept. Too many people waste their time looking for sympathy, waiting for someone to understand their pain, or hoping that someone will come and fix their situation. But the truth is, nobody cares about your excuses or struggles. Nobody is sitting around thinking about how to make your life better. If you want success, if you want to change your circumstances, then you must take full responsibility for where you are and where you want to go. Excuses are easy. It's easy to say, I didn't have the right opportunities, or I wasn't given the same advantages as others. It's easy to blame your past, your parents, your boss, or your environment. But at the end of the day, excuses don't pay the bills. Excuses don't build a legacy. Excuses don't create the life you dream about. What does? Hard work, focus, and a commitment to pushing forward no matter what stands in your way. Struggles are a part of life. Everyone has them. Some people face financial difficulties. Others deal with broken families, health issues, or emotional pain. But if you look around, you'll see people who have faced worse and still found a way to succeed. Why? Because they refuse to let their struggles define them. They refuse to let their pain become their identity. Instead, they turn their pain into power, their setbacks into comebacks. That is the difference between people who make it and people who don't. Your success is your responsibility. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to put in the work for you. If you want to change your life, it starts with you making a decision to stop complaining and start doing, a decision to stop making excuses and start making progress, a decision to stop focusing on what's wrong and start focusing on what you can do to make things right. Successful people don't wait for motivation. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They take action, even when they don't feel like it. They work when they're tired. They push through even when the odds are against them. They understand that life doesn't owe them anything, but they owe it to themselves to be the best version of who they can be. Think about this. There are people out there who had every reason to fail, but they didn't. They didn't let poverty stop them. They didn't let rejection break them. They didn't let fear hold them back. They worked when nobody was watching. They sacrificed when others were partying. They disciplined themselves when others made excuses. And now those same people are living the life they once only dreamed about. The difference between you and the person who is already successful is not talent, luck, or intelligence. It's responsibility. It's discipline. It's the ability to take control of your life and do what needs to be done whether you feel like it or not. Too many people are waiting for the right moment, but the right moment will never come. The perfect time is now. The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is today. There will be days when you feel like giving up. Days when you feel like nothing is working. Days when you question if it's even worth it. But in those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself that success is not about what you feel like doing. It's about doing what must be done. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. Stop worrying about who is supporting you, who is doubting you, or who is watching you. None of that matters. What matters is that you stay focused on your goals. What matters is that you wake up every day and give it everything you've got. What matters is that you don't stop when it gets hard, you push harder. Nobody cares about your excuses or struggles. Life will not slow down for you, and success will not wait for you to be ready. The only way forward is to take ownership of your life and do what needs to be done. There comes a time in life where you have to stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you, to validate your dreams, or to tell you that you are good enough. Too many people spend their lives looking for approval, hoping that someone will recognize their potential and give them the push they need. But the truth is, that moment may never come. If you are waiting for someone to believe in you, you may be waiting forever. The only person who truly needs to believe in you is you. Because the moment you decide to trust yourself, to have faith in your abilities, and to take action, that is the moment your life begins to change. Most people never take action because they are too busy worrying about what others will say. They fear rejection, failure, and criticism. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect support system. But let me tell you something. There is no perfect moment. There are no guarantees. And most people will not see your vision until you bring it to life. If you want to achieve something great, you have to start before you feel ready. You have to move forward, even when doubt is screaming in your ear. Self-belief is not about having all the answers or knowing exactly how things will turn out. It is about having the courage to take the first step, even when you don't know what's coming next. It is about trusting that no matter what happens, you will figure it out along the way. The people who succeed in life are not the ones who were given all the advantages. They are the ones who believed in themselves when no one else did. They are the ones who took action when everyone told them it was impossible. They are the ones who bet on themselves when no one else would. Think about how many dreams have died because someone was waiting for approval. How many ideas never became reality because someone was afraid of failure? How many people live their whole lives wishing they had taken a chance but never did? Don't let that be you. Don't let fear and doubt rob you of the life you were meant to live. You have something special inside you, but it will never come to life if you don't take action. The world will not hand you success. No one is going to come knocking on your door and offer you your dream life. If you want something, you have to go out and make it happen. You have to take risks. You have to be willing to fail, to learn, to grow. And most importantly, you have to be willing to keep going even when it feels like nothing is working. People will doubt you. They will question your dreams. They will tell you it's too hard, too unrealistic, too big. But remember this, those who doubt you are only speaking from their own limitations, not yours. Just because they can't see the vision doesn't mean it isn't possible. Just because they don't believe in themselves doesn't mean you have to do the same. The only belief that truly matters is the one you have in yourself. And belief is not just a thought, it's an action. If you believe in yourself, prove it. Show up every day and do the work. Push past your fears. Take the risks. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and create it. Stop waiting for support and support yourself. Success is not about talent or luck. It is about the willingness to act. The willingness to step into the unknown, to face rejection, to keep moving forward even when it feels like you are getting nowhere. Every great success story starts with someone who decided to believe in themselves before anyone else did. Someone who took action when it was uncomfortable. Someone who refused to quit even when everything was against them. So stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop looking for validation. Believe in yourself and take action now. Because the life you want is waiting for you, but only if you have the courage to go after it. Success is not something that is handed out freely. It is not a gift, and it does not come to those who simply wish for it. Success is earned. It is built through long nights, early mornings, sacrifices, and an unbreakable commitment to keep going no matter how hard things get. Too many people want success, but very few are willing to put in the work required to achieve it. They dream big, they talk about their goals, but when it comes time to take action, they hesitate. They look for shortcuts, for an easy way out. But success does not work that way. If you truly want to achieve something great, you have to be willing to work harder than anyone else. Hard work is the foundation of success. There is no way around it. No matter how talented you are, no matter how many resources you have, nothing replaces the power of consistent effort. The most successful people in the world are not always the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. They are the ones who never stopped working. They kept pushing forward when others gave up. They showed up when no one else did. They did what needed to be done, even when they didn't feel like it. That is what separates winners from everyone else. Discipline is just as important as hard work. Talent and effort mean nothing if you do not have the discipline to stay committed to your goals. Discipline means doing the work even when you don't feel motivated. It means making the right choices every single day, even when distractions and temptations try to pull you away. It is easy to get excited about success in the beginning. It is easy to start strong, but success is not about how you start, it is about how you continue, how you persist, how you stay consistent long after the excitement fades. Discipline is waking up early when you would rather sleep in. It is putting in extra hours when everyone else is relaxing. It is sticking to your plan even when progress seems slow. Focus is the third key to success, and it is what keeps you moving in the right direction. In a world full of distractions, focus is rare. Too many people set goals, but then they allow themselves to be pulled in 100 different directions. They lose sight of what really matters. They get distracted by entertainment, by social media, by temporary pleasures. But the ones who truly succeed are the ones who know how to lock in, to shut out the noise, and to give their full energy to their missions. Success requires an obsession with your goal. It requires a level of dedication that most people are not willing to give. When you combine hard work, discipline, and focus, you create something powerful. You create momentum. You create results. And once you start seeing results, you realize that all the sacrifices, all the long nights, all the struggles were worth it. You start to separate yourself from the crowd. You start to stand out. And that is when people begin to notice. They will look at your success and think it happened overnight. They will say you got lucky. They will assume you had some advantage they didn't. But they will never see the countless hours of work that went into it. They will never understand the pain, the failures, the moments when you felt like quitting but kept going anyway. The truth is, most people don't have what it takes because they're not willing to endure the process. They want quick success, but real success is never quick. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes an unshakable mindset that refuses to give up no matter what obstacles come your way. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The ones who succeed refuse to stop. They refuse to let fear, doubt, or temporary failure define them. They push through every challenge, knowing that their effort will eventually pay off. At the end of the day, success is not given. It is not something you are entitled to. It is something you earn through your sweat, your sacrifice, your discipline, and your relentless focus. If you are willing to give it everything you have, if you are willing to commit fully, There is nothing that can stop you from achieving the life you dream of.